Right, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. This is the latest edition of Sport Talk at Townsend, where I get together with some students to talk about all things sport that's happened in the last few days. And obviously, we've only really had a few days, haven't we, since we recorded the last one? When did we record the last one? Thursday or Friday? Friday. So it's been a quick turnaround for this one, but we're back to our normal recording slots. Where we can talk about all things sports. So, I'm joined by Luke.
Hello.
I'm joined by George.
Hello.
And Roman's come and join us once again as well.
Hello.
So, we're going to go through should we go through the Premier League results first, boys?
Go on then.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's not been a great weekend again, has it, for our teams?
No.
So, just to run through the results. So, Burnley... in the early game on Saturday, Burnley lost 2-0 at home to Chelsea. We sent Chelsea second, I believe, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, I sent Chelsea second. Bournemouth 2, West Ham 2. And that was after West Ham, I think, were 2-0 up, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, good fight back from Bournemouth. Brighton beat Brentford 2-1. Fulham beat Sunderland 1-0. So, much needed 3 points for Fulham there, wasn't it? To get themselves a little bit further up the league.
It was quite unlucky for Sunderland.
Yeah.
They
I haven't seen any of the game. What happened?
They basically scored in the 80th minute sometime.
Oh, did they? Let's have a look. 84th minute. Yeah, Raul Jimenez, 84th minute. And then, as we know, last week, George had his birthday weekend.
Yeah.
So he went up to Liverpool to do the stadium tour. So I'm sure we'll talk about that in a minute.
Everyone was leaving the stadium.
And quickly followed by a 3-0 home defeat.
Oh my god.
So not too great, was it, George? The football, but we'll talk about the stadium tour in a minute.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace won 2-0 away at Wolves in what was Rob Edwards' first game at home, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Newcastle beat Manchester City 2-1. So they seem to be doing really well at home at the moment, Newcastle, don't they?
Yeah.
They seem to be struggling a little bit away from home. And I think their away form might be something that catches them out in the long term. So they need to get that sorted out pretty quickly. And then we had 2 games yesterday. So we had Leeds. No, not yesterday. 2 games on Sunday. Mm-hmm. So we had Leeds lost at home to Aston Villa 2-1. And then we had the North London derby, which should we just skip over that bit?
Yeah.
Shall we? Yeah. We'll just move on. We'll move on. Nothing really happened. I don't know. I don't actually think there was a game. Was there? There wasn't a game, was there?
No, it got postponed.
Got postponed, didn't it? Yeah.
Next week.
Oh no, I know. Unfortunately, it wasn't postponed for us three, and Spurs got hammered 4-1 at Arsenal, and then the last game of the weekend, which was last night at Old Trafford, saw Everton, 10-man Everton, after a bizarre sending off. They beat Manchester United 1-0.
And I think Mr. Timpson's Man United.
Mr. Timpson's Man United, yeah, forgot about that. So they beat Mr. Timpson's Man United 1-0. And they played 77 minutes with 10 men.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they?
So boys, you mentioned it to me about how the sending off happened. Can you let the listeners know?
James Garner slapped Michael Keane and then got sent off.
Yeah, so they actually hit his own player.
He hit his own captain.
So, which is not the greatest look.
No.
And
Not the best idea.
Yeah, I know. Those of you who are of an older generation will cast your minds back, I'm sure, to when Newcastle had Kieran Dyer and Lee Bowyer sent off, and they had a full-on fist fight when they both played for Newcastle.
Yeah.
Boys, a little bit before your time, I think. But if you search it up on YouTube, if you search up Lee Bowyer and Kieran Dyer,
I think they both had their shirts ripped.
Yeah, it was a full-on fist fight on the pitch, which is not a great look for a club, is it really?
Not at all.
So, where shall we start with? George, talk us through your day then on Saturday. So, not the football so much, but the stadium tour and that.
Well, the stadium tour was on the Sunday, and it was quite good, actually. They let us go on the side of the pitch, but they didn't let us go on the pitch. We went in, the home dressing... We went in, the normal stuff. We got to see all of the Champions Leagues, and apparently Did you know that when Man United won the treble in 1999, the trophy is actually at Anfield? Because when you win the Champions, when you used to win the Champions League for the 5th time or 3 times in a row, you got to keep the real one.
Okay.
And from when United won it, no one else had done it apart from us. So it's the same trophy in Anfield that United won in Barcelona to win the treble.
Oh, okay, so that's one up on Manchester United. Obviously, there's a big rivalry there, isn't there?
One up on Mr. Timpson's Man United.
One up, exactly. I bet. Have you told Mr. Timpson that story yet?
Not yet, no.
No, it'd be interesting to see what his reaction would be if you mentioned it to him about the trophy being there. But what about the game then?
Everyone was leaving the stadium in the 82nd minute. Me, my dad and my friend were just standing outside the club shop waiting for it to open. We thought, my dad looked at his phone like, I've only got about 10 minutes left. It's still relatively quiet, so we should be the first ones in. And as soon as my dad said that, everyone comes pouring out of the stadium.
Really? So it must have been around the time that Morgan Gibbs White scored the 3rd goal.
Yeah.
But it's not looking good for Liverpool at the moment, is it, George?
It really isn't. We're down to 12th in the league after Everton won last night.
Yeah, and what is that? Is that sort of... They've lost half their league games, haven't they?
Yeah. And Arne Slot's already been told that he's got until New Year's to figure something out or else he's going to get sacked.
So it's going to be a big 6-7 weeks, isn't it, for...
Yeah, it's going to be a big 6 or 7 weeks.
for Liverpool there. I stepped right into that one, boys, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. So, should we mention the North London derby, boys?
No.
No.
Even I'm upset that Arsenal won.
I know. And I was... I think about... What time? About 6:30 when the game finished. I wasn't in the best of moods, to be honest. I thought that Spurs were really, really poor.
They only had 3 shots.
Yeah,
If
3
Manson
shots.
was there, he would have
I know, but he's out for a long time. So,
like 6 more months.
and that's the beauty of about football now, is that the fact that you've got to try and find a way of winning or trying to find a way of getting a result. Now, before the game, I actually said I think 5 at the back would work quite well, because I think that we played it against PSV, didn't we? Right at the start of the season in the Super Cup. And
It was PSG.
oh, sorry, did I say PSV?
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
PSG, sorry, we played against PSG, and we were good. We went 2-0 up, and we were playing really well. We sort of ran out of experience towards the end of the game, which resulted in PSG getting back to 2-2. So yesterday, I fully expected Spurs to sort of come out with the same mentality, or on Sunday with the same mentality, but they didn't get close to Arsenal at all. And when you play in derby games like that, you've got to try and get a little bit closer and engage with your opposition, haven't you?
Yeah.
And it was almost like we just sat in and let Arsenal come and play, because if you play like that, as soon as Arsenal score the first goal, which they did, the game plan's done, isn't it?
Yeah.
And of course, Eze had scored a hat-trick.
I know. That was, yeah. Yeah, so for Eze to score a hat-trick, obviously, for those of you who followed the transfer rumours in the summer, wasn't it? It was, Eze was the main person that, well, after Morgan Gibbs White, we missed out on him, the main person that we missed out on, and obviously he went to Arsenal. He played in their youth system at Arsenal. He's an Arsenal fan, so it made sense for him to go there.
Yeah.
So it's a
He
shame.
didn't want to go to his former rivals.
No, it was a shame. It was a shame we missed out, because we could really could do with his creativity now. But he looks like a real top class player for Arsenal, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does.
So
Hope they don't win the league.
I know, but it's not looking good for Spurs fans, because Arsenal look so good, don't they, at the moment?
I'm scared of Arsenal.
Yeah, as a Liverpool fan, you should be. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They seem to have the right balance in defence and attack, don't they?
I think once they bored low like 4 or 5 times, they've gone out strong.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they've bought some good players, and they've got a system that works. Declan Rice is unbelievable, isn't he?
He is.
He's unbelievable.
Their only goal came from past the halfway line.
Yeah, and that was their first shot, wasn't it? I think
That was their third.
Third shot. I mean, it was a great goal by Richarlison, wasn't it? Luke, do you want to talk us through it?
Basically, one Spurs players, I don't know who.
I think it was Paulinho, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think he skilled out someone, passed it to Richarlison. He had no one on him. He saw the keeper of his line. He thought, I'll just have a shot, and he scored it.
Yeah, it was a really, really good finish, wasn't it? It was a really top finish. But, yeah, so we've got big games coming up, because obviously it's Champions League again this week, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
We've
they
got
start
PSG
tonight.
again.
And Spurs play PSG in Paris tomorrow night.
Let's get revenge.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm not sure there's not going to be much revenge. We can but hope, but I think you never know in football. It's a funny game, but the odds are heavily stacked against us, I think, playing against the current European champions. Who have Liverpool got?
PSV.
Oh, they've got PSV.
Why?
So they're at home to PSV, and I think it's a pressure game, isn't it?
It's going to be a tough game.
So going to be a really tough game, especially how Liverpool are playing at the moment, aren't they?
I think at the moment we're definitely much better in Europe than we are in England.
Yeah, I think so. I think they see a little bit more stable. Obviously, last time out they won against
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, didn't they? So, but it just seems like it's. I don't know about Spurs at the moment. It's definitely an interesting one.
It's literally up and down. For
Yeah,
Spurs.
exactly. Yeah. So Thomas Frank's got to find a winning formula somehow, hasn't he?
Where do we sit in the Premier League?
We are 9th, I think. So we're not bad. 9th, 18 points. We're only 3 points behind Aston Villa, who are in 4th.
How's Southampton doing?
Yeah, Southampton
No, who got promoted from the Championship?
from the Championship. So we got Leeds, Burnley, and Sunderland. So Sunderland have gone down to 12th because they got beat at the weekend. But it's very, very tight. So you've got from Liverpool in 12th up to Aston Villa in 4th. 3 points separates from 12th to 4th.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
There is a chance. But it's just about consistency. At this time of year now, where the games come thick and fast, it's about that consistency, isn't it? And trying to get that consistency throughout. Okay, that's enough for top-level football. We've got Luke and George's St Albans and Boreham Wood corner, and Luke, if we had a camera, Luke is heavily stating his case to talk about Boreham Wood first. So let's give Luke the floor, shall we?
No, go on.
So
3-0 win.
3-0 win against
Gateshead.
Gateshead. That was in Gateshead, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I remember we said on the last podcast that it's a long way to go, isn't it? So to go up to Gateshead and win 3-0. Talk us through it.
It was a strong start. We got a penalty before 5 minutes. Scored that in the full. We got a penalty. We scored it. 1-0 Boreham Wood. Then Boreham Wood go down to 10 men.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
And then in the second half, we literally had full focus, trying to get a second goal. We got that second goal thanks to Zach Brunt, who got a double.
Okay.
And then new signing comes off the bench to score, to get an assist and to score from the halfway line in our own half.
Let's have to look at his name. Regan Booty, his name is.
Yeah.
That's quite an interesting name, isn't it? So Regan Booty come off the bench and scored in the 90th minute.
Yep.
90th minute. So really good result for Gateshead. Really good result for Boreham Wood. Not so good result for Gateshead, was it? But really, really good for Boreham Wood. And that puts them, let's have a look. Do you know where they are in the table, Luke?
I think fourth.
Fourth. You're nearly there. Fifth they are. So they've got Forest. They're 1 point behind Forest Green and York, who are in fourth and third place respectively, but only 2 points off Rochdale and Carlisle, who currently sit at the top on 43 points. So again,
Still tight.
Very, very, very tight. But there's a little bit of a gap appearing now because Scunthorpe, who are sixth, are on 37 points. So there's a little 4 point gap appearing now, isn't there? So it looks like if that gap continues, it looks like it could be a fight for the title for those top 5 teams. But, as I said, there's only 20 games gone, so we're not even halfway yet, so there's still a long, long way to go, isn't there? Okay, George, this is a St Albans City corner. Okay, so, talk us through.
Michael Bostic is the best player alive.
Okay.
He scored in the 92nd minute to win 2-1 against Carshalton. Tonight we're at home to Burgess Hill, and I think that game is definitely going to give us a lot of confidence, especially with the big games coming up like Burgess Hill tonight, Chatham away on the weekend, Ramsgate away, # at home is coming up as well. This is games where we need to be picking up 3 points if we want to get promoted back to the Conference South.
Yeah, so obviously you missed the game at the weekend, didn't you? Because you was away.
Yeah.
But so it's a last-minute winner.
Last minute winner, 92nd minute.
92nd minute. So definitely some excitement down at Clarence Park.
Definitely some excitement at Clarence Park.
Yeah, so St Albans currently are 14th in the league
Okay, we're doing okay.
on 22 points. Who have they got tonight? Burgess Hill, did you
Burgess
say?
Hill.
So Burgess Hill are 11th on 24 points. So there's a chance they could go up at least one place, depending on how results go.
Let's hope.
Go tonight. So yeah, all to play for. As it gets the league is very tight. So all the way down to from 22nd. You think off the playoffs, they are St Albans are 6 points off the playoffs.
We just need 2 wins from 2 games.
2 wins from 2 games. Everyone else to lose, George, and then that's how simple it is. But again, they've only played 15 games, so they've got a few games in hand, haven't they?
Yeah, we just need to beat Burgess Hill and Chatham, and then we go up to playoff position.
So Chatham are a little bit higher, I think. Oh, Chatham are third.
Yeah, they're in playoff position.
Yeah, they're in playoff position, so it's a big game.
Second and third also straight into semi-finals.
I think so. I think the first go up automatically.
Yeah, first.
Second and third are in the semi-finals. Then fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh they play off, don't they?
Yeah.
So it's very complicated. It's very complicated how it works, but obviously that's a long way off. That we're talking about April time, aren't we, for that?
Yeah.
So definitely all to play for.
Yeah.
Right. We mentioned last week about the Ashes, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And obviously I
Told us
sacrificed
your day.
some sleep on the Saturday again, and I fell asleep. And we was in a really good position. So at lunch on day 2, we'd lost 1 wicket, and we were 95 runs ahead. This is lunch on day 2, and everything looked really, really good. And England were going to go on and make a big total. And the second session between lunch and tea, we absolutely collapsed again.
Yes.
Okay, setting Australia a target of 205 to win the game, which they got in the last session of the day, didn't they?
Yeah.
So a test match which should last
5 days.
lasted 2 days, which is not great for England. Travis Head.
Yeah. Also scoring a century.
Yeah, Travis Head scored a century.
Unbelievable
Unbelievable.
hit.
Yeah, unbelievable knock. He was just playing the ball, and it's one of them things which I thought about. I thought if England could have got through that session, it looked like it was becoming easier to bat on.
Yeah.
But England, unfortunately, at the moment, the way they're playing, they didn't give themselves the opportunity to do that, which is quite disappointing. But
I think Carter's wicket was stupid though.
yeah, I don't think you can blame Cast too much. I think it's more of the top order. So you got Pope, Root, Brooke, all giving their wicket away, playing shots which we've been told about in Perth that you don't play those shots because of the bounce of the pitch. So very disappointed. But we go to Brisbane, I think, next week for a day-night match, which they'll use a pink ball. So completely different setting again. So hopefully we can get a positive result there and bring it back to 1-1.
Hopefully.
In a 5-match series. So fingers crossed for that. Next then, we'll talk about England rugby. So England again, I think it's the 11th or 12th game in a row where they've won. They beat Argentina on Sunday. So that's finished now, the autumn internationals. They're all finished. England
must have won it though.
England have done really well, so they now go into the Six Nations, which is a tournament that's run every year between
Scotland,
late of January
Wales,
to March,
England, Northern Ireland,
or just Ireland, and one more. Can you know the other one is?
Italy or France.
Italy and France. Okay, so they're the ones that play in the Six Nations. So that'll be starting up, I think, towards the back end of January, early February. And yeah, it's all looking good for England at the moment to do really well in that competition. So fingers crossed for them. And then Formula One. So Roman is our Formula One expert.
Yeah.
So talk us through the Las Vegas Grand Prix, Roman.
I don't even know what happened after the race. It was just the McLaren under something. Their car, there was something wrong with their car, and something was under 9mm. Verstappen takes it home. We thought Norris didn't be P2 George P3.
Yep.
But no, FIA literally ruined the entire McLaren and literally got rid of both of them.
Yeah, so
Disqualified.
yeah, absolutely. So Max Verstappen won, didn't he?
Yeah.
So and then the two McLarens who are fighting for the world.
title.
Yeah, fighting
It's
for the
so
title.
close.
It's so close. Yeah.
Verstappen can still win it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so any of the three can win it, can't they? How many points is Norris in front now?
Oh, I think 355.
He's about 25 points clear, I think,
Yeah.
isn't he, of Verstappen?
There's still more 2 races
And
to go, so...
Yep, so where is it this weekend? I think it's one this
Yeah,
weekend?
this weekend. But if Norris doesn't win or Verstappen and Piastri get higher than Norris, Norris is literally basically tied with Max and Piastri.
Going into the last race.
Yeah.
Oh, we all know what happened when it went down to the last race before with Lewis Hamilton and
I feel bad for him,
Max
though.
Verstappen.
I think Lewis Hamilton should have won.
yeah.
Their car screwed up.
Yeah, it was a safety car, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's
he
very
had to
famous.
go in the wall,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah, very, and the safety car, and they knew, and they changed their tyres, and it meant that Verstappen could overtake, and he pipped Lewis Hamilton to the title that year, didn't he?
Yeah.
So very exciting. So I'm pretty sure that this week is in Qatar, and then the last one is Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi's the last one,
Yeah.
so they're in the Middle East for the last 2 races. Okay, boys, I think that's about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll wrap it up now. So next week we'll be back we'll be talking about the Champions League games where hopefully our clubs can maybe pick up a win. You never know.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, exactly. And then
We're definitely overdue a win.
absolutely.
Definitely.
I also get to see the new players hopefully score today.
For Boreham Wood.
Yeah, we've got Leicester City under-21s in the National League Cup.
Oh, okay. Are you going tonight then? Are you?
I think so.
Oh, okay, so that'll be good. So Luke can fill us in on that, and I'm sure they'll probably be at home at the weekend as well. So
Yeah.
you can fill us in with that. And
Halifax.
then Halifax at home. Okay. So it's going to be
At 5:30.
at 5:30. Oh, it's a late one. It must be on the TV then, is it? As well?
DAZN.
On DAZN. Okay. And and then we'll be back. We'll preview the Premier League. We'll talk about the Formula One and any other sporting events that's going to go on over the weekend. So, Luke, thank you very much.
Thank you.
George, thanks for your time.
That's all right.
And Roman, once again, thank you for your time.
That's all right.
And we will see you next time.
Goodbye.